Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about Red Dead Redemption 2. With Red Dead Redemption 2 released on the horizon, I've been watching so many videos, reading so many articles about the game. I want to learn everything I can about the game before its release. I could literally go on forever about every little detail that I'm excited for, but I've decided to summarise them into 3 main points, just so I don't make this video about 3 hours long. The first main point I'm excited for is the relationships in the game. Red Dead Redemption 2 places a lot of emphasis on relationships, which is a massive contrast to the previous Red Dead game with John Marston, who was pretty much a lone wolf. In the trailer we hear the line, "We need to get these people warm and fed."
We need to get those people warm and fed.
Arthur Morgan appears to be Dutch's second-hand man here. And when they say this, they are referring to the rest of the gang and how they need to set up camp every time they move. As the weather and the terrain changes as the gang flees each camp, so does the gang's need. For example, in winter, you're going to need to be hunting more and fishing more so you can stockpile more food because you don't want people to be hungry and being moody bastards. Arthur considers the gang family, so it's really cool that you get to hang out with them, you can play poker with them, and you get to build these relationships you haven't been able to build in previous games. Plus, you get to learn the dirty secrets of everyone, and who doesn't want to learn that? I'm open for certain missions or side missions that have the potential to change these relationships without you even realising, because that will make you second guess everything and every little choice you make. I also love how there's a sense of competition in the gang. Even though they're family, if you're killing people, they can also go and loot the bodies. And as you guys know, I love to loot people, and if they take my stuff, I'm going to be pissed. On the plus side, if you do take their loot, you can get some petty revenge and antagonise them back at the camp, which I would definitely be doing. But your relationship with the gang isn't the only important thing. Your relationship with your horse is also super important. If you don't care for your little horsey, they're going to be really hard to control in stressful situations, like if you're having a gunfight, they're going to be kicking off and losing their mind. And if they really don't like you, if you walk behind them, they're probably going to lash out and kick you, which you're probably going to deserve. Plus, this is something I'm really excited for. It's such a small thing, but you can go around and like pet doggos. And when you see the doggos again, they're not going to bark at you. I don't know why I'm so satisfied with this little feature, but I just love dogs so much, and the fact that you can pet them in games makes me even more excited. The second point is realism/immersion. I could honestly go on forever about all the little details and things Rockstar Games have added into Red Dead 2 to make it as realistic as possible, but again, I'll be going on forever, and I wanted to keep this video pretty short and concise. First of all, I'm not really sure if this has been confirmed or not. I've googled it and I've researched it, but I couldn't find it anywhere, but I'm really hoping for no loading screens. During the gameplay trailer, they place a lot of emphasis on how the gameplay flows and how action and story really just meshes well together, and it's not going to take you out of the immersion and you're going to be like, hang on a minute, this doesn't fit, why is this in there? One of the best things about potential Game of the Year, God of War, was how there was no loading screens. I mean, there's a little one where you'd like sort of run around in circles, but it kept it interesting and it didn't break the immersion. So I really wouldn't be surprised if Rockstar did the same here, because everyone raved about how having no loading screens was sick. The interactions you have with the environment and people in the environment really do seem endless. One of my favourite things I'm looking forward to is the ability to rob everything and everyone. You can rob houses, people, banks, trains, like you can just rob so many things, and who's not going to want to do that? Crazy people. Don't know if you guys can tell which sort of playthrough I'm going to go for, but you might be able to. What makes this even better is that if you don't wear a bandana to cover your identity, people will recognise you later on in the game and they will treat you differently, because they're going to be like, that bastard fucking robbed me, I'm going to take him down. It could even lead to you being chased by bounty hunters or being recognised just in your day-to-day life. So it's going to be vital that you stick with your gang. You do have the option to go around by yourself, but it's not recommended because you could probably get really fucked up. There are so many daily activities you can do, and even though the main campaign is already around 60 hours long, which was cut down from 65, but it's still 60 hours long, you can guarantee I'm going to spend a fair few hours just doing these daily activities. These can range from fishing, getting drunk, picking out what you eat, fighting with people, playing poker, which I have no idea how to play, going to a show, chasing bounties, and testing your fear factor. And the third and final point is customization. What's really great about Red Dead 2 is that they are offering both first person perspective and third person perspective, which I don't think any game has offered in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just great because so many people have their own preferences. I personally would be playing in third person just because of the customization you can get in the game. You can choose so many things to change how Arthur looks in this game. His hair length, his beard length, different parts of his beard can be changed to certain different lengths. Hairstyle, whether he showers or not, and how much he weighs can change depending on what you feed him and how often you feed him. If you do decide to go the stinky Arthur route, then people around you will act differently as well. If you're covered in mud and blood, people again will act differently to you. And And I can understand why. If I saw someone in the street covered in blood, I would probably steer clear of them. I mean, it could be innocent and the blood of an animal that you've slaughtered, but no, my playthrough is probably going to be a human's blood. I sound crazy. Outfits are also super customizable. Supposedly, they're so detailed, you can pick whether you have like your pant leg tucked into your boot or outside of your boot, or trouser leg if you're British. Plus, as the weather changes, you're going to want to either wrap up warm if it's super cold, or strip off some layers if it's super hot. The guns you carry on you can also get super grubby as well, so you're going to want to make sure they're well maintained and clean so they work properly in battle. It's going to be really shitty if it comes down to you dying because your gun's all fucked up because you didn't clean it. In addition to this, you can customize your guns at these gun tailors, so you can change how it looks and how it works. So I'm pretty sure you can probably add things like a suppressor or an extended mag, and you can get it engraved as well, so the gun looks so cool. So overall, those are the 3 main points as to why I'm so excited for Red Dead Redemption 2. Obviously this game's going to be amazing, obviously it's probably going to be Game of the Year, and everyone's going to buy it, and everyone's going to love it. I know I'm going to love it without even playing it. But I'm also interested to hear what you guys think. What are you most excited for about the game, and do you think it's going to be as good as the hype makes it out to be? If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're looking for a less moral playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2, then you may want to stick around. I'm still new to doing videos like this, so if you want more, remember to hit that like button and let me know. I'll be doing a lot more like this in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Mwah!